Welcome back to the YouTube channel. Today I'm going to break down exactly how to price your online coaching program. This is an updated training for 2024 with a lot of things I've been working on with our clients, things I've been seeing in the marketplace, and some adjustments that have basically happened that has allowed us to get way more sales for our clients, way less objections, and just basically handle the sales process a lot easier. I think this is what a lot of coaches struggle with. They struggle with confidence when it comes to the sale. They struggle with how much to charge, how long to charge for, and they focus on that instead of focusing on the things that are really going to grow the business. And that is the flow of deals you have coming in. The flow of new clients you have coming in will dictate your business. And I'll talk about reasons why. Okay. Before I get into it, it would really help the channel if you like the video, subscribe, and leave me a comment. And if you want a copy of this document, just comment below and I will send you over a copy, basically, so you can get access to that. So this is our pricing breakdown training. Okay. Now there's a few things I want to go through here, and I'm going to talk through each aspect to make sure that you really understand exactly how to price your coaching packages. All right. So the first thing you need to consider is what your base monthly price is going to be for your coaching service. Okay. Now this will depend on majority of factors, but I've kind of ranked it into these three areas. Okay. There's beginner, there's skilled, and there's experts. This is somebody that's maybe just qualified, that is just starting out. You don't have a lot of results. You don't have a lot of social proof. Skilled is, you have in between 5 and 10 really flagship transformations and a decent reputation and a decent amount of clients to work with as well. An expert is when you basically get to pick and choose who you want to work with. You are more towards the top of the industry and you basically get to do what you want and work with the cream of the crop. All right. So just to give you an example here, this is a wild swing. I know, 100 to 400. The reason why I've not gone lower than 100, I feel that when you coach people for less than £100 a month, you end up with low ticket customers. Okay. You end up with people that are doing it on a whim. It's a little bit throwaway. They've not really thought through whether they're willing to engage with something that's difficult, like a coaching program that requires work. Okay. So I always set the base at £100. Now there's two camps of people. One that's going to go, oh my God, I can't charge £100. You can. All right. 99.9% of the population will pay £100 a month. If not, you targeting the wrong people. Okay, there'll be the other camp of people that say, oh, well, £100 quite low. Yeah, maybe. But if you think that realistically, you're probably going to spend less than half an hour per week per client, this is £50 an hour work. Okay, so if you're currently doing other work, maybe you're working in a gym, maybe you are, doing another job. If you are getting paid less than £50 an hour, this is an improvement on your hourly salary. Okay. And I would always think about that. Okay. If you charge more than £50 per hour, then I would start your base price on whatever it is that you charge per hour. Okay. And work that out. Now, generally an online client will take you about 2 hours a month at the start. It will probably get down to about an hour a month as you get faster with your coaching systems. Okay. So think about where you are with this process. Okay. Now, this is where I've started to do things slightly differently recently. Program length. So previously, maybe over the last couple of years, we've always done 90-day programs. We've done 4-month programs, 6-month programs. For fitness coaching, what we're seeing work really well at the moment is actually doing a full consultation and then speaking with the client about the length of time that we realistically think it's going to take them to reach their goal. Okay, so if we think we can get it done in 8 weeks, for example, if it's somebody that's right before holiday that doesn't have a lot to lose and is willing to eat sawdust and paper for the next 8 weeks, we can get it done in 8 weeks. Okay, if it's somebody that has a lot of weight to lose and a lot of behavioral issues that need to change, then it might need to be 6 months. It might even be 12. Okay, so when I am talking about fitness sales, I'm going to be able to give them a quote. So when somebody DMs me and they say, how much is your program? I don't have to discuss it. I could be like, look, it depends on what your goal is, where you're starting, how hard you're willing to work. I'm happy to have a chat with you and kind of figure out what that might look like. And I'm not bullshitting. I'm not then going to give them a canned price. I'm going to think about what my base price is, and then I'm going to think about how long it's going to take them. Okay? So the cost of the program, the cost of your service, the cost of them getting the result is going to be whatever your base price is times however long it is. So let's say, for example, you're £200 a month and you think it's going to take them 6 months. The price of that service, the price of them getting the result that they want is £1,200. Now, what you can do if you want to incentivize more cash up front, you can offer a 10 or 20% discount on that. So for example, if it was the £1,200, we could do 80% of that, which would be £960. So it would be £1,200. You can either pay £960 in full or we can do it on a payment plan. Those are your options, okay? If you are new to sales, if you are new to making coaching sales, that would be what I would do. If you are a bit more advanced, I would tell them it's £1,200 and I would shut the fuck up. And then I would deal with pricing and terms later. I would make them agree that they're going to pay £1,200 for 6 months of program, and then I would deal with how they do those payment terms later on. Okay? Now, when it comes to raising prices, okay, your main goal when you are starting and when you are building your business up until you are full is to grow your client list. Reason being, if you work with more clients, you will get better results, you will get more testimonials, you will get more positive reviews, you will build a more higher profile relationship, you will have more content to talk about, you will be able to share more wins, your profile on social media will grow faster because you will be able to talk about the clients that you are working with and not just the videos that you've made by putting stuff into ChatGPT. Okay? So realistically, I would be trying to get you up to your maximum capacity as fast as possible. Now, if you are a full-time online coach, you are probably going to be able to handle between 50 and 60 clients. And again, if you are coming from another job, maybe you're in the gym, maybe you've got a corporate job, your real goal is to get the fuck out of that as fast as possible, or at least get yourself to a timetable that you're happier with. So why, in that case, would somebody get on the phone with me and I go, no, sorry, you can't pay £300 a month, I'm not going to work with you. If it's a better price than what I'm getting currently at my work, I'm going to take the online client so I can get into online, having that freedom, having that flexibility sooner rather than later. Okay? Now, if I've got absolute leads coming out of my ears, I've got a calendar that's booked up, then yeah, I'm not going to allow people to wiggle. However, if I'm, not full of leads and I could do with more clients, I'm going to take the best price I can get. So when it comes to doing that, on your consultation forms, on your application forms, when you speak to people, I would not qualify on price. Because let's say you set yourself at 250. If they're going to pay if they can only pay £100, they're not going to take the call. But you might have been happy to take 100 and 150. Okay? But you're never going to find out if you put 250 on the form and then they don't tick the box or they don't sign up because they've seen the price. Okay? So realistically, here's what you need to do. Know your bottom line. Know what the bottom that you're willing to take. Now, like I said, if you are doing work that's less than £50 an hour, then your bottom line is going to be £100. You could do with the money. All right? If you are well established and you're getting £100 an hour elsewhere, then you're not really going to work for less than £200. If you've got staff, if you've got margins, if you've got base costs and stuff like that, then you're not going to be able to go lower than that. So you have to have a bottom end price that you are willing to go to. All right? Now, you optimize for good clients, okay? You are optimizing for good clients. And what I'm saying there is, if you get to the end of a consultation call, if you get to the end of a sales call and you are sat there and that prospect goes, I really fucking want to work with you. I really want to solve this problem. I really want to change. I can't afford £250 a month. I don't have that spare finance. Okay. What you need to then do is look at your margin and look at what you're willing to accept. And if that person is willing to give me their last £150 a month, I'm going to take it. All right. I'm going to take it because I want to work with good clients that want to do the work. I'd rather work with the person that's willing to give me their last £150 than someone that's going to throw £300 at me, but it's not asked. It's fuck all to them. Okay. I don't want to do that. I want to work with people that really want to make a change, because the people that really want to make a change are going to do the work. They're going to be a role model for my program. They're going to be that flagship, the result that makes me hundreds of thousands of pounds later down the line when I use in my marketing. Okay. So don't sleep on it. which means that realistically, you want to be taking consultation calls with anybody that wants to get on a consultation call with you. You don't want to be saying, oh, don't get on a call unless you're willing to spend 250 quid. No, you want flow of clients. You want good, committed clients that are going to do the work. All right, that's what you want. And if you're getting £100 a month, you're still getting paid really well for it. Because let's be honest, if you've got 50 of those clients at £100 a month, you're making £5,000. Now, if you're making less than £5,000 now, handling 50 clients is like doing 10 check-ins a day for 5 days a week. Okay? And posting some content online. That is a dream. That's such a gift. Don't think about anything else. If you've got 50 clients and you're making £5,000 a month and you are doing 10 online coaching check-ins a day and posting some content and taking some sales calls, you are having a blinder. You are able to do whatever you want, whenever you want. You're making good money. You're making probably double what the national average wage is in the UK. And you're doing it from your laptop, coaching people about personal training. Do not sleep on that. Now, there is a time when you need to start raising your prices because you can't handle more than 50 clients and you can't scale a business at £5,000 a month. You're just about getting paid. However, if you can start then raising your prices to £200 a month because you've been working with 50 clients, you've been working with 50 clients that want to do the work, you've been working with 50 clients that are going to get results, you've been working with 50 clients so you get better as a coach because you've had more practice, okay? You've worked with 50 clients, so you've sold 50 people, so you have confidence in yourself that your program is sellable. Then you can go to 200 quid, and your £5,000 a month has gone to 10 grand a month like that. But you won't do that if you just try, if you're only fixated on having one price, and you won't change it, and you won't adapt it, and you won't think about other options. You are leaving money on the table. And if you have time and not money, or you're earning money, but you're earning less than £50 an hour, and you're earning it in a job where someone tells you how many holidays you can take and when you can pick your kids up, and you have to ask for a day off to go to your kids' Christmas fair, or you have to request a holiday, you're in a better position if you just take £100. You're in a much better position. Your job as a business owner is to drive leads and make sales, okay? Your job isn't to sit there on your parapet and pretend that you're worth 300 quid because someone on the internet told you. This is how you think about pricing as a business owner. Know what your margins are, know what the bottom is, know what the hourly rate of delivery is, and realistically, if you're doing any work other than online coaching and you want to be a full-time online coach, use this system. You will make way more deals. I made £8,000 a month in my first ever month of online coaching by selling 20 packages at 400 quid. Okay, it was 90 days. So 400 quid, it was £133 a month. Bearing in mind, as a personal trainer, I was doing £500 a month. It was 1,500 quid to work with me for 3 months. But I was doing 3 sessions a week for that. I was at the gym. I was having to pay the gym £1,000 a month in rent. I was having to travel into the city centre twice a day. All right. So all of that stuff, I was like, you know what? £8,000 a month from my house, completely in my control, not having to pay rent, not having to do all of this, not having to travel, was way better in my opinion. Okay. If you use this pricing model, you will make more sales. You will stop cutting your nose off to spite your face. And this, you can adapt it. So if you feel like, you know what, I'm selling loads of 100s, I don't want to take 100 quid anymore, I want to try and get 125, 150, then you can. And if somebody's there and they're like, mate, I really want to do it, and I just don't have that money yet, maybe I can wait for a few months. No, you want them in, you want them working. So you can always adapt your pricing structure to whatever suits the client. All right, that is how you do it. That is the best pricing model that I've found in order to maximize the speed that you can grow your business and the speed that you can get financial stability. Hopefully that's helpful. Like I said, if you want access to this document, so you want your own copy of it, just comment below and I'll get that sent over. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you get notified when I do more videos like this. Thank you very much.